Hello my friends, my name is Max, today is Friday, and that means that we're about to open yet another issue of the Imperium Magazine. This time, this is issue number 25, and we're supposed to get some Necron Immortals on it. Let's see what's inside. Inside of this one, we find quite a lot of stuff. First of all, 5 32mm bases, a really nice Necron Immortals sprue, which we're gonna take a closer look at in a moment, the magazine itself, and some sort of additional lore on Mechanicus. Let's start with the magazine. We start with the Necron Immortals lore. This is a Necron elite infantry, wielding Gauss blasters, Tesla carabines, and all sorts of ancient weapons. Necron glyphs, we have some elaboration what these glyphs mean. Battle record, here we can give a glyph to our phalanx. We can give some names over here, the cohort number, phalanx number, battle damage, gifts of eons. You can do some dice throwing in order to figure out stuff, glorious tasks, and record of battle. So this is all about customization of your Necron Immortals. On the next page we get some lore on the Royal Court. Overlords and Lords, Royal Wardens, Liege Guard. This is how the court is functioning. Some basic information on that. Next we learn about Cryptex. They come in different flavors: Technomancers, Plasmancers, Chronomancers, Psychomancers. Really cool miniatures over here. I really enjoy Necron Specialists. Cryptex are masters of Eldritch technology and cryptoscience. I really hope not cryptozoology though. They act as viziers and advisors to the nobles of the Royal Courts. Next we find Rule of the Imperium. This is how the Imperium rule structure is organized. Senatorum Imperialis, Adeptus Mechanicus, Cult Imperialis, Adeptus Administratum. High Lords of Terra. Governing the Imperium, this is how the Imperium is being governed. Departamentum Unitorum, all sorts of bureaucratic details over here. And next we learn about the Empire of Ultramar and Ultramarines. Yeah, the Ultramarines have their own stellar empire, 500 worlds, probably I mentioned over here, and so on and so forth. Some really cool lore on the Ultramarines. This is Lieutenant Calcius, we have seen this guy before. And next we learn how to build Necron Immortals that come with this issue. The Necrons are flimsy as always. This is the end result, 32mm bases. That's exactly the base size. And here we learn how to paint them. Runelord Brass, Abaddon Black, Leadbelcher, Null Oil, Canoptic Alloy, Corex White. That's a lot of different paints, and this is the end result after you apply all the paints. They actually look quite nice. Next, the datasheets come. Royal Warden, Immortals. We've got Royal Warden, I think, in the first issue. This is a tutorial on adaptive strategy. Relentless March movements. Alright, some game strategy here. And the rules, how to play Warhammer 40,000. Finally, in the issue, what is it? Number 25? We learn how to play Warhammer 40,000. Rules key. Defensive perimeter. This is a scout mission over here. Necrons, Royal Warden, Space Marines, Lieutenants. And this is the scout mission secure perimeter. Yeah, they introduced scout missions in the previous issue, and they continue here. Very interesting. Here, as always, we get some ads. In the next issue, we are supposed to get a Tech Priest Dominus. And in the issue 27, a piece of terrain. Really cool one. Hemotrope Reactor. I'm really looking into getting this one. And that is the magazine. We also got some additional fold-outs Forge Worlds, March to War, Mars, Metallica. Aha, this is all about the Forge Worlds. That Might of Adeptus Mechanicus, Forge World Commands, Macroclades, Cohorts, and so on and so forth. Strategic disposition of a Forge World. So this is basically a table of organization and stuff for Adeptus Mechanicus Forge Worlds. And they mention some Forge Worlds like Mars, Riza, and of course Metallica over here. At least 3 of them are mentioned. So this is how you learn about the Forge Worlds. Really cool, actually. Really cool. And now let's take a look at this nice sprue over here. This is the sprue for our Immortals. It seemingly has more weapons than there are Immortal bodies. I strongly suspect that Immortals actually have 3 different loadouts. So we have this Gauss blaster thing, or whatever it is. We get this more sniper rifle looking thing. And we got this heavy whatever it is looking thing. And guess what? There are 5 of each over here. And only 5 bodies for the Immortals. Interestingly enough, this magazine only introduces us to this loadout. So they want us to have a specific loadout for the weapons. And I guess this can be handy to have the leftovers further on. We might get another Necron Immortals kit in a following issue of the magazine. Other than that, it looks fairly straightforward. The Necrons are flimsy as always. You assemble a bunch of them. The torsos look almost identical. They have different pipes over here, but other than that, they look very, very similar. So I don't think there is a lot of variability. They have different heads, and these different heads are probably for different loadouts. Overall, this is a very cool kit. I have never built Immortals before, and this is gonna be fun to try to assemble them. And I guess this is gonna be it for today, my friends. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this issue of the magazine? Did you build any Necron Immortals? Do you enjoy this kit? Let me know. If you like this video, please consider liking it and subscribe to the channel. It will help you to catch more content like this in the future, and it will help me to grow this channel, to build more miniatures and open more magazines. As always, check out the video that you see now on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.